Now we have with us Rabbi Yaakov Shapiro. He is a very well-known author and religious scholar of the Jewish community, and he is welcome to our show. Thank you very much, Rabbi Yaakov Shapiro. You gave us time. It's early morning in United States, so good morning to you. And I would like to inform you that in Pakistan it is the evening time. So my first question to you is about your book. I have gone through your book, The Empty Wagon, which is about the history of Zionism and how it is on the title says that Zionism's journey from identity crisis to identity theft. So my question is that you say that Zionism is a complete betrayal to the Jews, but don't you think that Israel is a Jewish country and they also represent the Jews?
Israel is not a Jewish country and they don't represent the Jews. First, Israel claims to be a Jewish country, and what Zionism did was it actually changed the definition of Judaism. The Christians believe, the Christian supersessionists and replacement theology believes that they're the new Jews.
Okay.
The Zionists believe that the old Jews, such as myself and such as everyone for thousands of years, got Judaism wrong, or really got Judaism temporary. Judaism to me is a religion. It's a relationship between me and God. It's not related to any land, language, or culture. It's related to God. There is a holy land, and that's the land, what they call Israel today, but not exactly. Part of Israel is not holy, and part of Lebanon is in the Holy Land, for example. But more or less, the borders of today's Israel or the Holy Land. But it's not a national homeland. We are not a nationality. Zionism changed the definition of Judaism from a religion to a nationality. And although they do have the religion of Judaism as their state religion, they changed Judaism to be, let's say, like the Greeks have a religion or had a religion where they worshiped Zeus and the Nordics worshiped Odin. And they believe they changed the whole idea of being a Jew to being a national. Israel is the state, like Greece is to the Greeks. And the Jewish religion is not really necessary to be a Jew, just as today worshiping Zeus is not necessary at all to be a Greek. If you want to worship Zeus, they'll let you, and they look at you as kind of a, I don't know, ancient relic. And that's what the Zionists wanted to do to Judaism. But the Zionists not only wanted to make a state that's Jewish in the sense that there are 28 Arab states or Muslim states. Okay. The State of Israel claims to be the state of all the Jews all over the world. That's their law, which means that my country is not America, my country is Israel. That's Zionism. If they wanted to make a state that's run by Jews in the same way that Pakistan is run by whatever religion it's run by, or Saudi Arabia is run by Muslims, that would be one thing. But they claim that they are the state of all the Jews, and that's just anti-Semitic. But that's Zionism. Zionism says, one, the Jews are a nationality, and two, Israel is the state of that nationality. Second, Judaism is a belief system. It has values. It tries to create a personality with certain character traits. Being passive, being humble, being merciful. Okay. The Zionists hated that Jewish personality, and they created a Jewish state that runs, in the words of Vladimir Jabotinsky, this is what he wanted, to create a people that are the diametrical opposite of Jews. So in terms of Jewish values, the stated goal of Zionists was to create a people that are the new Jews, which are the diametric opposite of the values of Jews.
Rabbi Yaakov,
yes.
Just a follow-up question. What is the difference between Jews like you and Benjamin Netanyahu?
It's like asking what is the difference between, well, the difference between me and Benjamin Netanyahu is number one, I'm a practicing Jew. I follow the religion of Judaism. Netanyahu is not religious.
Okay.
Netanyahu is not an observant Jew. Number two, I believe that being a Jew is a religion. It's a relationship to God. He believes that being a Jew is a nationality, like being Spanish or French. I believe in certain values, and Netanyahu believes in the opposite values. So I could tell you that asking the difference between me and Netanyahu is like asking the difference between me. It's the distance between me and Netanyahu, put it this way, is greater than the distance between me and the Pope. At least the Pope believes you have to believe in God.
Okay.
At least the Pope believes in the Old Testament. Netanyahu believes in none of this, and he believes that my version of Judaism is the enemy.
Okay. So, do you support Netanyahu's war against Iran?
So, two things. One, my country is also at war against Iran.
Yes.
And I do not support the war, but I must tell you that Israel has nothing to do with me as a Jew. This is the most important thing. People think that Jews who are anti-Zionist are kind of like Americans who are against the American country or American values. Jews have nothing to do with Israel. Israel has as much to do with me as China. And asking me if I'm against Israel's war is no different than asking me if I'm against Putin's war against Ukraine.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with Israel. Zero. Israel is not my country. It's not a Jewish country. It's not run according to Judaism. It claims to be Jewish. But when they say Jewish and I say Jewish, it's two different things. The most important thing I can tell your listeners is that the Jews in America are Americans. The Jews in Canada are Canadians. Israel is a country. Asking me my opinion about Israel's wars is not the same as asking an American what he thinks of Trump's war. It's like asking an American what he thinks of Putin's war. And the reason you're asking me is because I'm not Israeli. I'm not Palestinian.
Okay.
I'm not Iranian. But somebody may think because I'm Jewish, therefore my opinion is more meaningful regarding Israel's wars. But it's not. I have nothing to do with Israel. Israel's wars have as much to do with me as Putin.
So,
you ask me if I'm against Trump's war? The answer is yes. Simply because, you know what? It's hard to venture an opinion because I don't even know, like other Americans, we have no idea why we made this war. I don't know why we made this war.
okay. Okay. So you removed many misunderstandings about Jews in countries like Pakistan. So you said that Netanyahu is not a practicing Jew, but
That's correct.
Recently he made some speeches in which he gave some references from Bible, and he said that this war against Iran is the same war which is mentioned in Bible also. So why he is trying to give the religious color to this war?
Yes, there are two reasons. Number one, in America, we have millions and millions of Zionists who are not Jews. They're evangelical Christians. They outnumber the Jews by a tremendous amount. There are millions more evangelical Christians than Jews, and they have an ideology that when Netanyahu talks, he's pandering to them. We know that Netanyahu never had a Jewish education, never had a Jewish education. He knows as much about Judaism as the average public school kid here in New York. Nothing. He knows nothing about Judaism. He knows a little about the Bible, like everybody knows there's the Ten Commandments, and maybe he can name the Ten Commandments, although I wouldn't be surprised if he couldn't. But he knows that his main base is the evangelical Christians. And when he speaks about biblical wars, that has nothing to do with Judaism. According to Judaism, Israel is not a thing. The state of Israel is not even permitted to exist according to Judaism. This idea of the Jews coming back before a Messiah and creating a state, that's not Judaism, that's evangelical Christianity. Netanyahu wants two reasons he does this. One, to pander to the evangelicals because they're really his base, and for them to support him because they really support this type of thing. And two, he wants people like yourself and the general public to think that he's acting on behalf of Judaism for a strategic reason. He wants everybody to think that well, this is what Judaism believes and this is what Judaism wants. So if you're against Israel, now you have a choice. That means you're against all the Jews because this is what Judaism believes. And you're against the religion of Judaism. And you're against all the Jews because he represents all the Jews. That's what he wants you to think. He wants you to be trapped and to say, well, if I oppose Israel, that means I oppose the Jews. That means I'm an anti-Semite. And if I don't oppose Israel, that means I support what they do. This is a false dichotomy. This is a lie. He wants you to think that. The truth is, Netanyahu has nothing to do with Judaism. He is not a practicing Jew.
Okay,
He doesn't keep any Jewish laws.
My last question. What do you think about the idea of Greater Israel?
The idea of
Greater Israel.
Greater Israel has nothing to do with being Jewish.
Okay.
It's like asking me, what do I think of Greater Afghanistan?
Okay.
I don't like wars, number one.
Okay.
So there's no reason from a Jewish perspective for Greater Israel. There's not even a reason for smaller Israel. Israel is a secular country, has nothing to do with being Jewish. Their definition of Jew, when they say Jew, it's not the religious definition of Jew. It's a nationalistic definition of Jew. It's not Judaism, it's nationalism. Their Greater Israel is a nationalist aspiration. It has nothing to do with the Jewish people. Israel has nothing to do with me. It's like asking me what I think of Greater Ukraine or Greater Pakistan or Russia.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rabbi Yaakov Piro. It was very nice to speak to you, and you gave lot of knowledge to my viewers all over the world about your views and your stand about Israel and Netanyahu. Thank you very much again.